Welcome everybody. This is Mark, aka Christ 169, coming to you a live broadcast. I'm here, you're there. Today's topic of this live stream is going to be about stay away from 50 series cards. It is a shit show. It's a shit show. Um, Not good at all. Shit show, not good at all. And why is it a shit show? We're going to read some PC World here, PC Gamer World here. Global Authority of PC Games. The price ongoing. We're going to read this, and then we're going to discuss it a little bit, and then I'm going to have my topic, then my final thoughts, and I'm in the video. So it'll be maybe about 10-20 minute video. So it's a little shorter than usual video about this, but there's going to be about a 10-20 minute video. Once again, if you guys are moving and new to my channel, like, subscribe, in case you ring that bell. So ring the bell full, ring the bell half, ring the bell full, or don't ring the bell at all. Just subscribe if you want to. So when my videos come available, you'll see them on your wall. Appreciate you doing that in the future. Thank you, whoever you are, future subscribers, whoever you are. Thank you. The price on going to Nvidia RTX is Entity Grotesque. Um, some 7.9 GPUs might be visible for a couple price seconds. The new NVIDIA has been both exciting and utterly depressing. Graphics cards are to review past week, multiple versions of the new RTX Blackwell card, and absolutely favorite, says the uh, a writer of this post. Some GPUs 7.9 GPU might be visible for a couple, but was primarily of the 5070 Ti cards we're going to see launch would be priced way higher. I had hoped easier listing prices would be mistaken for, but no, pretty much every manufacturer on the planet looking to cash in on the sanctuary of the 50 series by putting an offensively high price premium on the third tier graphics cards. MSI, the one I have an MSI graphics card myself, 3070. MSI 5070 Ti Trio with its overclock plus with its $970 tag set by the manufacturer is as bad as I've seen. And before it gets into retail, so no sort of price, it might actually end up being listed at the that over $200 more than the manufacturer standard MSRP, manufacturer standard retail price MSRP, and perform no faster overclock, no better than a $749 card NVIDIA supplied via MSI for the initial 5070 Ti. Review MSI isn't alone either, as well as Asus Prime card is getting to be well over MSRP, and the TUF Gamer Tough Gamer SKU is at $900, be north $900. Yet at the blush of the 19, yet at first blush, the 5070 Ti seems to be moderately consumer friendly graphics card, $50 cheaper than the 4070 Ti, which was $749. Narratively a lot cheaper than the 5080. Stop right there. The 5070 Ti, 5080 have the exact same VRAM gigabyte storage or VRAM buffer of 16 gigabytes. How in the hell is that nerdy cheaper, or how is that How is that Nora cheaper base upon GPU blah 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 price is a win? Uh, how is that a win? How is that a win for gamers when the Nora cheaper 5080 is cheaper than 5080 but has the exact same VRAM bust? Not VRAM bust, middle different bust, but has the same VRAM buffer of 16 gigabytes. The 5090 is $2,000, but you know what though? They should get 32 gigabytes of that. Okay, guys, we're gonna run some prices here. We're gonna check some prices here. 5090, how much do you think that they cost? No, if we can find one. If we can find one. Can't find a 5090 here. Okay. How about Amazon? They should have one, right? Have some. Just type in 5090. Here we are. 5080s, 5090s, a pre-built gaming rig. Listen to this one. A G4 5090 7900X 3D, 64 gigabytes of the DDR, DDR5, DDR5 6000 will run you a nice package of $5,344. How much is that actually worth for the price of the graphics card? Is that half of the graphics card right there? Is the other half the processor too? Or are they just, think we're this stupid? All of these are $6,000, $7,000. Look at these. I mean, you guys can't see them because you guys don't have. I don't have a way to show you guys these pre-built are literally on Amazon are literally just out of this world. Let's try Newegg. Newegg's pretty wild. Let's try them. 5090, $2,100. 5090 Asus, 32 gigabytes, $5,900. Overclock. Ooh, overclock edition. 3 fans. Gee whiz, that's worth three. Oh, here's another one. Asus Astral GeForce RTX 5090, 32 gigabytes. Overclock edition. Rock, $3,000. For shits and giggles, I want to see 7,800. Now, how much that running for? Well, that's not by itself though. Can't buy itself obviously. It's $2,000 can buy itself. XT. Okay. 7,800 XT, 16 gigabytes. This is gigabyte one. There's two of them actually. Well, three of them, but there's two of them here. A couple of them. Some refurbished, some brand new. 7,800 XT. Since it gets a little older, 16 gigabytes will run you $539. How much for 5080? I'm just want to know. $1,400. Oh, gee whiz! This is what I want to do, guys. I want to spend every nickel I got to buy this shit. And PC World's making it sound like, well, it's not a big deal, or 250 odd up on 5080. Of course, that can be overclocked too. I don't care if it makes you breakfast. I don't care. I don't care if it makes you breakfast. Because right now, there's a lot of people out there, you know, that can't afford a 5090. Hey, boxing. They can't afford 5080. And they're gonna go on Newegg or Amazon and try to find one, and you're gonna see prices like 5090 for like 5080 for like $2,300. A 5090 pre-built for $7,000 at the Panoramic 5090. Granted, it has a Ryzen 9 5950X, 119 gigabyte 119 gigabytes of DDR5, 5600 RAM. I don't know why you need 4 terabyte NVMe. I don't even need that kind of stuff for 7 grand. Hell, you can just give me the damn graphics card, thank you. 7900 XT starting off around $1,300. It says that's some scalper prices though. But Newegg has a lot of this stuff actually here. 5080s are $1,400 on Newegg. 5090s, oh, it gets no more of a shit show on this situation. It goes up an extra grand, easy. You literally have to almost sell kidney to buy some of these things. So I'm telling you guys right now, if any of my subscribers buys a 5090 or 5080, and you guys get hosed by buying it from a scalper or buying it from these companies, MSI or Newegg or whatever, please do not tell me, because I'm gonna laugh so hard I'm gonna piss myself. Not because I hate you or want to make fun of you. It's because I never understand how people can sit there and be blindly following the Piper. These companies, I'm not saying that AMD and Intel are great. No, they're not. Of course they're not. And Intel is notorious firing people when they make billions of dollars, and AMD has incompetent problems and have competency problems. So both companies are not great. But when you look at what Nvidia is doing, they are the only market in town that's doing all this stuff. And before the Nvidia fanboy Rangers, morph into action and call their fanboys were to come firebomb my house and take me out and rip me apart because I'm sitting there talking anything about Team Green. I have a 3070 in my rig, and sad to say it, I'm part of Team Green. How my damn computer is green, for crying out loud. Um, oh, a Fatal Fury. Yeah, I heard about that. I might check that out there, Boxing. Thank you. No, I'll look into that, see what it looks like. But going back to topic though, thanks again, Boxing, for the Steel Hunters and pretty good in the Fatal Fury. I'm looking at the Fatal Fury one. It looks interesting. But going back to topic though, why is anybody gonna buy a 5000 series card like this with the cable issues, with driver issues, and now 5070 Ti being $900, 5070 being close to about $700, $800, not 549 like it was advertised supposedly at Nvidia's little the shit show they did, presentation they did. I think it's time for people like Jay's Two Cents, Gamers Nexus, a lot of these companies to stop saying something and shut up and let these companies come out and make total fools of themselves. I'm not saying it's Jay or Steve's fault. I'm not saying at all. What I'm saying is that we need, as content creators, be more proactive and not reactive. We need to be okay. So they're coming out with this. It could be this price, but I'm not going to say anything because I want to give the wrong false sense of security. A lot of people do it all the time. Game consoles, there's no different. I think the 50 series needs to be boycotted. I think we need to put our money back in our wallets and go buy an AMD card or Intel, or don't buy anything at all. Well, I have a 1080. Well, then you can go buy something because you have to buy something eventually. But if you got a 37 like I do, 3070, 3080, 3060, you can wait at least another 2 years before they start pulling the plug on our cards eventually. Updates on our cards eventually. We'll have to upgrade. So that's why I wanted to get it out of 20 series cards eventually, because I wanted to get out of 20 series cards because I knew 20 series cards would be harder to get out of once you get into them, because the 20 series cards are going to pull plugs too, and eventually they're going to pull plug a 20 series card. And Nvidia did make announcements that they are pulling the 10 and 16, tier cards, drivers, updates for them. So 20 series, 30 series could be around the corner, maybe 2 years around the corner, but nonetheless around the corner. So in closing here, 'cause I make 15, 20-minute video, my final thoughts of this. This is my final thoughts. We need to boycott NVIDIA. If you got a 3080, 3090, or a 40 series card, whatever, you gotta sell it or get rid of it, go back to your 1080. No, I'm not saying at all. What I'm saying is if you have something like I have, 37, 3080, 40 series card, use it. But be forewarned to NVIDIA, you're not gonna buy a 50, 60, 50 or 60 tier card. You're gonna go to AMD, you're gonna go to Intel, or you're gonna stay with 40, 50, 30, 40 card for a while until something better comes along from AMD or Intel. This won't hurt them at all, but it's a moral victory. We need to have more morals and on PC gaming, and stop running around, fighting, kung fu fighting each other because we're team green, team red, team green going to win everything, and you're going to run across that battlefield, you're going to die on that hill. You can die on the hill you want, but on the video you're going to do is walk by, take your wallet, take money, throw it back in your face, put it in your pocket, and keep walking. And while you're laying there dead on the hill, they're going to come by, like I said, take your wallet and say, okay, okay, later, chump, and throw the wallet back in your face, put money in your wallet, put money in your pocket, and keep walking down the hill. You're laying there dead on the hill. They don't care. So I'm not saying that Team Red and Intel care either. I'm just saying, they're not as bloodthirsty as NVIDIA is. Now, maybe they would be if there's no roles reversed, and maybe in some Futurama type of thing that maybe an AMD is ruling the world in some future universe where the AMD is crushing competition and price gouging everybody. Maybe. Or Intel is literally just, on life support and they're barely hanging on because they're totally blundered, right? Who knows? And in a parallel universe, in a a different timeline. All I know about guys is right now, and right now it's telling me we have to come together as gamers. You know what? We're not going to buy this. If you already bought a 5090 or 5080, fine, whatever. That's your spiel. I'm not going to argue with you about it. But if you're on the fence, like I was on the fence with buy a 5070, I'm not buying one now. I'm gonna buy competition. I'm gonna find out what I get my hands on my budget in a few months, and pull trigger on something. I don't care if it's 6,000 series, or 7,000 series, or 8,000 series, or a 9,000 series card. Something, you know. And I have to go through the whole, safe mode and get rid of the drivers and stuff like that and upgrade. I'm not saying if you're Team Green, stop doing Team Green. No, no. And if you moved over from AMD to Intel because you didn't like AMD stuff, for whatever reason, hey, fine. If you move from Intel to and you move from Intel to NVIDIA because the driver works better, hey, fine, the driver works better. I'm not telling people to leave. I'm telling people not to upgrade right now until NVIDIA finally gets taste of their medicine. Eventually, when the cards don't sell, they'll start knocking prices down like they did the 40 series cards. You saw how bad it was for the 40 series cards, how they wouldn't sell for first year. We do that to them for 2 years, I guarantee you they will drop prices fast. They may even reactivate the 40 series production just to keep you happy. Or they may keep the drivers updated for 30 series car longer because keep everybody happy. You don't know. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is this. That if you want to, go for it. But right now, just be forewarned. The 50 series is a total wash to me. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about the 2 cents. I don't care about the Nexus. All I care about is what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is our market, our community going down the toilet because Nvidia is too greedy and sitting there just taking too much money out of our pockets. And we keep bending over, and letting them take quality money in our wallets and smacking us in the back of the head. Now, I'm not saying if you got a 2080 Ti or 3060, oh my God, I must get rid of it. No, don't. Keep it longer. Keep it as long as you can. But once you know that the drivers are done uploading and you can't upload any drivers anymore, then that decision to go somewhere else. This is Mark saying peace, love, be safe. It's freezing out there, so keep warm. Peace out.